EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
And off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
26-yard.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. Another run here with Benson. A gain of 10, first down, Arizona.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. A give up the middle with Benson. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space. Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and it's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 33. Their first possession of the game, and they're already going after double coverage.
That's a nice completion that can set the tone for things to come if they're able to keep finding ways to beat when the defense is throwing at them. They look like they're confident that they can get it done.
On first down, it's Benson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Second and 9 now. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they got to get to the 23 here on third. They'll set up a throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. On now is Andres Borregales to try the field goal. There'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Well, all offseason, probably a lot of thought goes into that first drive of week 1. They didn't get the touchdown, but at least they got something.
And what I like about it is that they didn't overthink it, because you're exactly right. A lot goes into the offseason, the preseason, to get to that first drive of the regular season. It went right downfield, mission accomplished, points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together.
Ultra. Go ultra. Down. Set.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Jaden Hicks there defensively.
Second and 10.
Check smash. Ready, ready, steer. Ram 50, green, set,
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Puka Nacua, 65 yards. And the Rams are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead.
Cardinals 3. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point, because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. He'll drop to throw. Shakir holds it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
They'll look to throw now on first down. This is caught by McMillan. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 more there and another first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18, check, hurt.
They run over center with Benson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He's got it at the 15. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
It's got to feel good to hit on one of these in the first quarter of a brand new season. They're hoping this duo can really make some noise this year. And this is a great start. A big play here early in the ball game.
Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Finding Shakir across the formation. He's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
I think as he began this throw, he saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely to pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
A give. Here comes Benson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll set up to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Boy, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. A big play there for L.A. 41 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
No, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That's a really nice job there by the coverage, understanding that they're in a high-stakes situation. If he doesn't make a play on that ball, there's an excellent chance it ends up either as a touchdown or as a nice gain downfield.
It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. It's a gain of 34. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way, oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are able to widen their advantage. So a good start to the campaign so far for them here in week 1.
Yeah, all the things that you dreamed about in April and May and that you worked on in July and August, getting ready for this game, it's all coming together so far.
Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to about 12. offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
A short one there, caught by Likely. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive line and creating space for their runners. I had another coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
A short one there, caught by Likely. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to run him yet another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
A handoff here to Benson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. After one, a 14-3 ball game. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. He'll look to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
Benson. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. They'll try and sneak it here. And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Cardinals have got it back to within a score.
And this is something right out of the Philadelphia playbook. They were successful running this with Jalen Hurts. But this is a copycat league, so if it works for them, everyone thinks it'll probably work for us. And here, it does.
Going after right down the middle. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, right.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Here we go.
And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
It's a pickup of 6.
2nd and 4.
Second and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
At the 27-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ultra.
They'll look to throw here. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
Now it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line.
Another nice play there. They're getting down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Yellow. 43. Set.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 12 more yards for him there. It's a first down.
Does a nice job of working his way open down in the red zone. Worked that one in and then made a beeline for the pylon. He didn't quite get there, and you wanted to give him a little extra for the effort, but instead he sets his guys up in excellent shape with a 1st and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
Set. Ready.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 21-10 game.
Cardinals 10. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty ramped up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important trying to... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Come on, set.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Did we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused. Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Slide through. Cut.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the first down and more than that. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. But a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On play action, they'll throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Give him 32 yards as we edge our way to the 2-minute warning.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps, and delivers a big play here for this offense.
And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Rams are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. A nightmare of a first half for him. And that's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
42.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And Carnes going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and
looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
They'll look to throw again. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they're throwing it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stuff. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now, this offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
That is caught. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 31-yard line.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This is caught at the end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
They're going to look to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Rams go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
The kick is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, he finds his running back who snuck right down the middle of the field. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this is good from 57 yards out. That is bombs away right there. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
In the
see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down.
That's good for a Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 47.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 28. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play.
Ready.
Second and 1. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Rams 42. Cardinals 13. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
At their own 23-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll start on the ground with Benson. Unable to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They'll go again with Benson. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 3. And the Cardinal first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. His throw incomplete.
I like the confidence of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to wind up and air it out. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's fourth down. So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. Taken in at the 22. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a first and 10. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Here we go.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Now 3rd down and very long.
Loss of 12 brings up 3rd down.
Ultra.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown, LA! Puka Nacua, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Cardinals 13. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage here by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
23-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL, and he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Rams are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
That's good for 28 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33. He'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're in 5 wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out and with some dispatch, because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Separation was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
60 red. Black shot. Ready?
They'll set up a throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Back now in Los Angeles.
First down.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10.
33. Yellow. Ready.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
Rams, first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. It's their quarterback. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On the give, it's Benson. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
I don't think anyone thought we'd see a run facing second and that long, and that element of surprise, I think, helped make that play so successful. Nice effort on that carry, and it took what seemed like second and impossible. Now has him within throwing range of a 1st down.
Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Quick slant to Shakir. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. No reason not to try it there. They do indeed convert on 4th.
Arizona.
Running out of the gun here with Benson. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 8. They'll look to throw here. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Back to throw here. And the Rams got it. They bring him down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he rifles one incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns. And it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
First down.
10 cycles.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
17. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
63. Cardinals 13. Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10. At their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here we go on 2nd and 12. They'll find McMillan here.
The second down pass.
Well, for teams that like to play man coverage, running corner routes can be tough on them because of the ability of getting into it. Sometimes you're squaring it off. Sometimes you're just rounding it. Sometimes there's a fake. Sometimes there's not. It makes it very, very difficult for a DB to stay with it.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down. Well, this was not just the